Shalom. First and foremost, when you give all praises to our poor Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Makakarash. Call all of them Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Makakarash. As the nation Hebrew, saying all praises to Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Yahweh is the correct name for the God of the Bible. For the world, ignorantly called Jehovah, God, or Yahweh. His son's true name in the Hebrew is Yahushai. For the world, ignorantly called Jesus Christ. True name for the God of the Bible in the Hebrew is Yahweh. His son's true name in the Hebrew is Yahushai. I want to give them honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And shalom to all the brothers and out there pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. To all that believe in this gospel. Shalom. Brothers Zach from Camp James, Jamaica. This lesson, Azlin, entitled, Then shall they know that a prophet had been among them. Watching this video here from the brother, I don't remember his name or know his name. It says the video here entitled 2 Ezra 16 verse 73. It says this prophecy is coming to pass. Right? And the channel name is James Astearman. And I think let me bring it out. I'm just get it real quick. This precept here, book of 2 Ezra 16 and 73. Okay, end of the day. It's written. I was going to get that afterwards. All these prophecies, all these words that's written in the scriptures come to pass. So the vision is for an appointed time, but the end it shall speak. So to the Spirit, we've been teaching or prophesying of the MOTB. It's Mark, being the microchip for years, starting from the apostles, elders, and down. Been mocked, for teaching or prophesying of the mandatory implementation of the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. But it will come to pass. And when it come to pass, then shall they know. Alright? We'll speak about World War III, speak about sedition, and like for example, even the return of Yahushua as well, in the so-called UFOs. That's far-fetched from the common man, But when it come to pass, then the man knows, oh shit, there were men speaking of these things that we never take serious. This is 2 Ezra 16 verse 73. Says, Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. So the elect will be known. They'll be set apart. People words. All who prophesy of peace, we're going to see if it's going to be a peaceful time. All who prophesy of a rapture, we're going to see if there will be a rapture. We prophesy of the doom and gloom before the ushering of the kingdom of heaven. So everybody world will be put to test. And as it's written, waited a prophet, a true prophet, if the word when him speak come to pass. And that is what's about to happen. Say approve his words, and then shall they know who are the chosen. Right? Isaiah 55 and 11, and it says, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. So the words of this prophecy, they will come to pass. They will manifest. And that's why it's written which hope we have as an anchor of the soul, where we can lay hold on these words of eternal life, because I'm sure, most I speak something, we know it's going to come to pass. And by holding fast onto these words and pushing these words, though people currently don't believe, the time going to come when they will know that, these men that were there mock, that feed idiot, how it's happening. This is Ezekiel 33, start of verse 30. It says, "Also, thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee by the walls and in the doors of the houses, and speak one to another, every one to his brother, saying, Come, I pray you, and hear what is the word that cometh forth from the Lord. And they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them. For with their mouth they shew much love, but their heart goeth after their covetousness." Yes, and we'll come on the comment board, some evil. Yeah, man, that's true we are talk, man. But, she might say, they took light of his words. I think that's in Luke or Matthew 22. You see me? Because they know them lack faith. This world, the affairs of this world, choke them. So you really see the gravity of these words, and so that can put food on the table now. Verse 32 says, "And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that had a pleasant voice, and can play well on an instrument. For they hear thy words, but they will not do them. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall they know that a prophet had been among them." So it will come to pass. The words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, when it fulfill, you see me? When them start see things are play out, then they want to know that, hey, oh shit, these men were right, And at that point, when we come to prophecy as well, you must take a 9, 11, or 8 and 11. I always mix them up. Yeah, 8 and 11. It's Amos 8 verse 11. "Behold, the days come, said the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it." So know where the word of the Lord is accessible. Over there to the hoping, to Jake, do this lesson, going through it up on YouTube. There's an option to make it private. There's an option to make it public. It will be public. Anybody can come and watch, and take heed. Later on, to the Lord's willing, we'll go out there in the highways, in the streets, prophesying. We'll be also live streaming. So now is the time when the word of the Most High is accessible. But the common man, I'm going on to them, own business. So when shit hit the fan, and when the money feel it, then time they know. They want to run to seek the Lord, to hear the words of the Most High. But she will say what? The prudent man shall keep silence, because it's an evil time. Roughly paraphrasing something around that line. In the time to come, right soon. We don't have a need for a prophet, because we right now we are the prophets, right? We're prophesying of the destruction to come. When when the destruction start, I don't even prophesy no more. Right? Besides, when there's chaos and anarchy in the streets and martial law troops in the street, we're not about to prophesy, you know. But that's when people gonna say, oh shit, you know, they've been right. Let's get this. Proverbs 1. Start 20. It says, wisdom cried without, she uttered her voice in the streets. She cried in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttered her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools yet knowledge? Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. Because ye have called, and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and with none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I'll mock when your fear cometh, because the destruction will come. You know, it's like an ostrich. They bury your head in the sand, because danger will come, because you can't see it. And you turn a blind eye to it. You believe, say, it's not going to affect you. You're going to find out. It says, when your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. And you find the most of what through his prophets. You know, so at that point, they're going to want to hear the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. But that will not be accessible here, because now is the time as written. Let's get that as well. Isaiah 55 and 6, it says, seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord, and he will have mercy upon him, unto our God, for he will abundantly pardon. So now is the time to seek Yahweh Hashem Yahushai before it's too late. You know. But common man is where that profitable right now. He's a common Israelite, you know, so-called Negroes, Native Americans, and Latinos. But as written, the remnant shall return. So the elect will return unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, while the simple pass on and are punished. You know. Let's get one more. And close. Okay, Scripture say, know the will of the Lord. So now we'll go with our prophesy. We know the majority now we're here. You know, Ezekiel, the second, third chapter as well, tells us this is a stubborn people. They will not hear the word of the Most High. So no surprise. You see me? But our duty is to bring out the word nevertheless. It's written. You know, let's get that real quick. Second Ezra 15, chapter 1. It says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I'll put in thy mouth, said the Lord. So our duty is to prophesy, you know. And it says, thinking Ezekiel 2, so whether they will hear or whether they will forbear. It says, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee, for all the unfaithful shall die in the unfaithfulness. You know, as Yahushua also said, ye shall die in your sins. Alright? So, let them people face me, yo. You know, the scripture said, then shall they know. They don't know yet. You know, things have happened, but them actually say, yo, that's what things said. You know, what Isaiah 6, they see them blind until the destruction. So until the destruction, a lot of people just not gonna know what go on. Right? Let's go back now to the Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 1. It says, Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labor. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for. So, far beyond when they look for it. For them, never expect this, never believe it. It have happened for them actually believe. It have happened for them actually acknowledge it. It says, And they repenting and groan for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, This was he whom we had sometimes in derision, and a proverb of reproach. Yeah, so them mock we, take off idiot. What do them man, yeah? Oh God, I come, our word, our tree, our chip, It's true, ain't no marker chip. All form of mockery. Right? You see people in the comment board will laugh and scoff as well. It says, We fools accounted his life madness, and his end to be without honor. Or is he numbered among the children of Yahweh, and his lot is among the saints? Therefore have we heard from the way of truth, and the light of righteousness had not shined unto us, and the sun of righteousness rose not upon us. So that for happen for them actually say, yeah, right, so really go for true. Right, until the destruction, until them sittings are played before them very eyes, then they just won't believe. It's not half them they will believe. Some latted, half the elect, right, for believe, some don't, So hope this is edifying to you like out there. Hope this is edifying to you like out there. Giving our praise and store for Yahweh Shem Shai, Shem Kakarash, the ones and two elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to the foot leg. Shalom.